Setting up the full spectrum laser cutter, I firstly opened the lid and dusted it out very carefully. Make sure there's no dirt in and around the sides. And you can, if you have a can of air, you can remove this, take it out and blow it off. So removing the dust is important. Okay, and then I vacuumed out the dirt with a little dirt devil. Okay, just got to make sure that it's charged. Next step is to fill a 5-gallon bucket with only 3 gallons of distilled water. You can buy this at Walmart for 88 cents. 3 gallons. Okay, and then next you have water in, water out leads to the little pump. Okay, and this just both ends just get directly submerged into the water bucket. See? Okay, so now the water part's taken care of, and next is the air. Okay, the air compressor is this little guy right here. So make sure our hands are dry, and we make sure that it is connected to the, okay, yeah, so we have it connected to the air. All right, perfect. Okay, so the air machine is connected, and then we just take our power cord, and we actually want to begin connecting power. Okay, so just follow the steps in the user manual, and this is all there. Okay, so I attached water, I attached air. Now I'm going to prepare a power cord. Okay, so plug in power cord to outlet. Okay, so I'm using a power strip, and I have it plugged in, but I have it off right now. So you start out with it off. That way you can just use this as your switch. You can use this as your on switch, but anytime you turn this thing on, you have to have the water running because you will overheat the laser tube, causing it to be damaged. So you always want to have the water running whenever your laser is running. So to maintain that, you just use this power button. If everything is connected to that power switch, then you can't go wrong. You won't mess up the laser. Another important thing I meant to mention, which car alarm is going to make this annoying, but you want to have the exhaust system. Okay, so when it's cutting, it's going to emit fumes. You don't want to breathe these fumes. So always have the exhaust. This is the exhaust pump here. It actually pumps the air out and kicks it outside, so you don't have to breathe it. You don't want to operate this indoors without that aluminum hose connected, okay? Have to trace it outside. You cannot do it any other way. Now, I could take this whole thing outside if I wanted, but the power cord issue, okay? And then it's also a little loud, so you want to be careful. There's apartments up there. People live there. You don't want to be doing this at 10, 11 o'clock at night or 7 in the morning, okay? Can they really not figure that car alarm out? Anyway, everything is plugged in, so the exhaust system is outside. It is plugged in, okay? And our air compressor plugged in, and we have our water pump plugged in, and then we have our laser machine plugged in, okay? Then, how to turn it off, okay? Oh, Ethernet cable. Here we go. This Ethernet cable. Connect one end to the computer, okay? Yeah. And then other end to laser cutter. Next is connecting to the software, okay? And you can have Windows, I'm gonna run Windows 10. We'll see what happens. I've already downloaded it, okay? So you have to download this Retina engraver. Okay, I used Ethernet cable. Well, actually, it looks like I have to be powered on. Laser has to be powered on in order for the Ethernet cable to initiate. So I'm just going to, it's easier for me to unplug at this port, okay? I'm going to plug in and then I'm going to power it on, okay? So I powered it on by twisting clockwise. Note it's not on yet because I am going to use that button to turn it on, okay? So this turns everything on. This turns the exhaust on, this turns the air pump on, this turns the water pump on, and it turns the laser on, okay? I'm going to examine the laser tube. Can't really, that's a bad reflection. Okay.